So our next video for chapter 6 on film has to do with the precursors to film. So as we start to move into chapters where we have more technology involved in it, we're going to see precursors to that technology. I'll bet you can tell me what one of the very necessary precursors to film is. Photography, right? But we have some more ancient precursors to film as well. One is the camera obscura. We're actually really lucky in the Bay Area because we have one at the Cliff House in San Francisco. And this really, really old invention kind of mimics what would seem like film, but it's ephemeral. In other words, the device allows light to come in and project what it's looking at onto the back wall, and that's in real time. And so there's no film involved, nothing there is getting recorded, but it just allows you to take that image that you're looking at and blow it up. Let me show you what I mean. This little image that you see on the screen right over here is Addicted to Love. It's a movie that came out, I think, in the 90s with Matthew Broderick and Meg Ryan. And I'm going to cut away for a minute to show you a scene from that. So let's go here and show you this is how it worked in this film.
I don't want him back. I just want him vaporized. I want him penniless, hopeless, loveless.
That's my kiss.
Help me get him, Sam.
I'll do whatever you want.
How much?
So what you saw in that is they were watching they both had exes who were now together, and so they had an apartment or a flat, a loft room across the street from where their two ex-lovers were now together, and they trained a camera obscura on them and had the image of whatever they were doing in the apartment blown up on one of the characters' walls. And so they were seeing everything happen in real time. They could just look out their window and look at it, but they could also see it blown up in the wall behind them. So it was a way of torturing themselves, I guess. But at any rate, that's the camera obscura. Nothing's filmed. But this is, it's kind of like film, so it's a precursor. The next thing, obviously, is photography. And we have photography happening in the early 1800s, 1820s, even a little bit earlier, 1816, and it gets perfected. But that doesn't quite get us to film. As we go through the 1800s and filmmaking technology gets better and better, and photography becomes a part of the environment and becomes very important, we still aren't there yet, right? We need something called persistence of vision. Now, persistence of vision, this notion had been around for a while, and it's the idea that when you get pictures in a row, your eye is tricked into thinking it's seeing movement. So I'm going to cut away again and show you something from Disneyland, from California Adventure. And there's a section in there, if you've been to Disneyland, you may have seen it yourself. Let me find it. And it is the Toy Story zoetrope right here. That's really lousy film quality.
Yeah, because I think they're
But it looks like everything's moving, but it's actually just tricking your eye into thinking that you're seeing actual movement. And hold on. And also, if you ever have seen flip books, or maybe you've made them on the corner of your notebooks, flip books give you the illusion that you're seeing film. And so this concept was put to the test when Leland Stanford in 1877 asked Edward Muybridge to film horses to see if their legs, all four legs, came off the ground at the same time. So he set this whole thing up, and Muybridge filmed it, and it's the precursor to film. And then from there on, technology just really takes off. There are other videos that I put down in our section today, so you can take a look at this and explore it further if you'd like.